LeBron James comments on P. Diddy getting arrested and basically saying that he had a weird feeling today was the day the feds will actually catch up to Diddy. I guess we can all confirm that LeBron James was the anonymous tipster that gave him. No. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a glass of water, y'all. This is nasty, word. Y'all remember before a couple months ago that we saw that LeBron James was saying, ain't no party like a Diddy party. Some people will say that LeBron James should go to jail. Chill out, y'all, alright? We all know that this is a troll post. Well, it is actually true that P. Diddy did go to jail, though. But I mean, about LeBron James' whole situation is crazy, and that's lies. But it's still funny just to see that. Feel me? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the whole P. Diddy situation and LeBron James. But you Ray Snow, what's up? I'm not excited.
In a recent development, Diddy's lawyer revealed that they are expecting the unsealed indictment to include serious charges, such as ST. According to his legal team, Diddy had been in communication with the U.S. Attorney's Office and had agreed on a specific time to turn himself in to the authorities in New York. However, despite this arrangement, he was unexpectedly arrested before the agreed time. Diddy's lawyer also mentioned that they plan to push for bail as they prepare to address the charges in court. This situation is evolving, and more details are likely to emerge as the legal process unfolds. LeBron also commented on P. Diddy getting arrested, saying, "It's crazy. I was bumping to Mo Money Mo Problem earlier today in the car, and I had a weird feeling today was the day the feds will catch Diddy."
On Combs with conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs threatened and coerced victims to fulfill his desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, burglary, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances, male commercial workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines.
Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. Combs had been living there for several weeks. A person with knowledge of the investigation told NBC News the arrest was based on a sealed indictment brought by the Southern District of New York. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed. The charges are unclear as of this moment.
This is incredibly disturbing footage, so I do want to warn our viewers, as you did. But as you said, Cassie's lawsuit, which was filed in November of 2023 and then was quickly settled overnight, it did open the floodgates. But in that complaint, Jake, she details an incident that she alleged happened in March of 2016 at a hotel in Los Angeles, physically assaulted by Diddy. Now our team in the LA Bureau, we have got our hands on that surveillance footage, and it appears to corroborate Cassie's claims identically.
We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
You have it all figured out. You really do. You got a key to the city. You're licking toads. Yeah. I mean, and apparently you survived it. Did you have to use the ambulance or was just there? In case.
No, I didn't have to use the ambulance.
You didn't have to use the ambulance.
No, By being incredibly healthy and her death being, well, shady. Rumors about the alleged affair between Jay-Z and Kathy sparked after she was spotted at a Las Vegas nightclub partying with Jay-Z and Diddy. It didn't take long for people to start connecting the dots and figuring out that Kathy was Jay-Z's mistress. Kathy had enough of living a double life and decided that it was finally time to tell her story, and that's when she was offed. First responders to the scene felt her death was suspicious. An NYPD officer speculated that, quote, someone might have given Kathy a bad drug.
The boy, I guess, is, serious about his sports. Puffy is said to be a helicopter dad. Shows up and, you know what helicopter parenting is. Anyway, a helicopter dad. So apparently the team had practice early in the morning, and Justin had missed quite a few practices, and then he wasn't performing suitable to whoever's watching over the team. I guess they would call that the coach.
We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
As federal agents combed through Diddy's Miami Beach mansion, they encountered a scene devoid of life, with the property appearing eerily uninhabited. Electronics were confiscated, and several of Diddy's staff members underwent questioning, only to be released later. Attorney Aaron Dyer, representing Diddy, vehemently condemned the raid as an excessive use of force, emphasizing that Diddy cooperated fully with authorities and was never detained. Dyer's statements hint at a brewing legal battle, portraying Diddy as an innocent victim of baseless accusations. As the media frenzy surrounding the raid subsided, life on Star Island gradually resumed its normal pace, albeit with lingering questions and speculation swirling around the mogul's opulent residence.
A new civil lawsuit claims Sean Diddy Combs repeatedly passed off dancer and adult film actress Adria English to be sexually assaulted by partygoers during events at his New York and Miami houses between 2006 and 2009.
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex, they're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage.
Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. Because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent.
It's craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this, and yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got sexual charges and everything on him, but he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN. It's keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out. Context. Like they in the act. That's what they're looking for. So now, they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird fetishes that they got little kids or little girls or something like that in any kind of pictures or any kind of photos that they took out of there, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. Yo, man, I should have saw, he told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what?
Yo, I did it. Told him he want receipts. Let's start with your mother, nigga. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts.
In the studio, he said, yo, I'ma drug their ass off and pick them out and pimp them out to my nigga.
He looking around like, damn, like, a lot of guys kissing each other in here, man. You feel me? What y'all do is y'all business.
So you been to a party and seen this?
Oh, I've seen it firsthand, multiple times. I seen Dwight Howard in a pink dress, bro.
What?
I seen Dwight Howard in a pink dress with 2 other trans ladies in dresses. They all the same height at a Diddy party. Oh. Ask about Dwight Howard in Mexico.
What's up with Dwight Howard in Mexico?
You know, they don't got paparazzi out there like that. You feel me? They was down there hooping. He going to the club with these same trans ladies.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. You know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. But I'm not scared of being the competition. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. All of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my in front of all my people at my agency. I told him no, what y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian, but in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I'm not taking the shortcuts. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
Joining me very quickly, and I want to circle back to you, Kiala, about Sean Puffy Combs, a.k.a. Diddy, spinning. I mean, this guy is a master promoter, okay? And the allegation is that Combs aided and abetted his son in this attack.
You heard about him catching a sexual assault on the little designer dude?
Yep.
Right. Him, imagine you got 2 7-foot-tall, swole guys in dresses, cornering you in a hotel in a bedroom. You finna be scared. Fact. So like, I distinctly remember going to a Diddy party, all the waitresses topless.
Right.
I will let you tell it.
No, you're
No,
the
I
best.
want you to tell it.
You really are the best. You're proving it here today. As much as I'm proving it, you proving it. You proving it. Yeah, that wasn't the thing. It wasn't, people say that. He lost $50 million. No, that's not even close to what happened to this dude. And until you understand what happened to the dude, you don't understand what happened. Like, no, not they offered him $50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down $50 million? Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times, just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need another one. You here, get your number.
Thank you, sir.
Now to a CNN exclusive, the Department of Justice may be taking steps to indict music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
2 sources close to the investigation tell us that a federal grand jury may soon hear from Diddy's accusers. Since November, Combs has been named in 8 civil lawsuits, 7 of them directly accusing him of sexual assault.
I mean, in the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, he was, like the first 3-4 months, he was really nice, but then after that, he started being a
Shocking new accusations. His alleged victim humiliated and traumatized. Diddy's legal troubles just got bigger, less than 48 hours after his somber mea culpa.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Extra has obtained this explosive new 15-page lawsuit filed by model Crystal McKinney. She claims he got her drunk and high with a joint that was laced with what she says was a narcotic or other intoxicating substance.
Arrest of a former SU basketball walk-on player, Brendan Paul, who's part, police say, of a sex trafficking investigation of rap mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs. Paul is accused in court documents of being Combs' drug mule.
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex, they're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage context, like they in a act. That's what they're looking for. So now they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird fetishes that they got little kids or little girls or something like that in any kind of pictures or any kind of photos that they took out of that, it's craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this, and yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got sexual charges and everything on him, but he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN. It's keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out. Man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. Yo, man, I should have saw, he told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what?
Yo, I did it. Told my he want receipts. Let's start with your mother, nigga. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts.
He said, I'ma drug them out. I'ma get them all on drugs. And I'ma pimp their ass out to in the studio. He said, yo, I'ma drug their ass out and pick them up and pimp them out to my...
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I was up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
And I know people gonna think that, you know, yo, this is all what Gene wanted to see. But now listen here, man. The devil got a purpose, God got a plan. Do you understand what I'm saying? The devil got his purpose, but God got a plan. You understand? And it's all in God's plan, man. You understand? To let people see, because a lot of people wasn't believing that this stuff even existed, brother. A lot of people didn't even think that this was, that, you know, Cassie was telling lies, Gene been telling lies, Lil Rob been telling lies, everybody lying on Diddy. But Diddy told the truth.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you
doing? Young brother, everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
You could indict a ham sandwich, but the Southern District of New York has a 98.2 conviction rate. All right, for those who don't know, if you got 100 people, only 1.28 or something like that, 1.8, only 1.8 has won against them. So now, what they do, they already got the witnesses, they already got the people, because let me just say something. With the sex trafficking thing, it only takes one witness to convince the jury. One witness. And we know who that witness is going to be.
Hi, this is Mandy. Sean Diddy Combs was arrested Monday evening in Manhattan, following a grand jury indictment that has placed the hip-hop mogul in the center of a legal storm. The arrest comes months after Homeland Security agents raided his Los Angeles and Miami properties in late March. An operation seemingly triggered by a growing number of SA lawsuits filed against the Bad Boy Records founder. The legal trouble for Combs began to intensify last November, when his former longtime girlfriend, R&B singer Cassie Ventura, filed a headline-grabbing lawsuit. In it, she accused Combs of ST and psychological manipulation during their decade-long relationship. While the two reached a private settlement just a day after the suit was filed, the case opened the floodgates for additional allegations. Since then, 8 women and 1 man have come forward with their own claims against the music icon, accusing him of crimes ranging from SA to ST. Though details surrounding the exact charges remain sealed for the moment, the Southern District of New York has confirmed Combs' arrest. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams issued a statement Monday night, explaining that federal agents arrested Combs based on a sealed indictment filed by SDNY. He also added that the indictment is expected to be unsealed the following morning, promising more information as the case progresses. After news of the arrest broke, Combs' defense attorney, Mark Agnifilo, responded with a strongly worded statement, denouncing the decision to pursue what he calls an unjust prosecution. In his statement, Agnifilo painted a picture of Combs as a dedicated father, philanthropist, and music legend who has spent the last 3 decades building an empire while also giving back to his community. He acknowledged that while Combs may not be a perfect man, he firmly believes his client is not a criminal. Agnifilo highlighted Combs' cooperation with authorities, pointing out that he voluntarily moved to New York in anticipation of possible charges, further asserting that Combs looks forward to clearing his name in court. He also urged the public to withhold judgment until all the facts are made public, calling these the acts of an innocent man who has nothing to hide. Attorney Tyrone Blackburn, who represents several of Combs' accusers, saw the arrest as a critical moment in the pursuit of justice. Blackburn, who is currently handling the cases of Liza Gardner, Rodney Lil Rod Jones, and April Lampros, each of whom have filed their own SA lawsuits against Combs, stated that the arrest marked the first step toward holding the music mogul accountable. In an interview with Rolling Stone, Blackburn expressed confidence that the criminal process would bring clarity and justice, while also hinting that more victims might soon come forward. The long-awaited arrest of Sean Combs is the first step for our clients receiving justice, Blackburn said. We knew this was coming. The evidence is very clear, and it was only a matter of time. Rolling Stone's investigation earlier this year unearthed even more troubling allegations surrounding Combs' history. Published in May, the report detailed a new claim involving an alleged act of violence at Howard University, as well as other instances of physical aggression toward women, and accusations of SA from a freelance employee at a 2001 party. According to the report, several individuals described Combs as a manipulative and predatory figure, using his wealth, fame, and industry clout to mask what some claimed was a volatile and narcissistic personality. Combs' downfall began to snowball after Cassie Ventura's lawsuit, where she recounted years of alleged AB, claiming that Combs not only SA'd her on numerous occasions, but also got her into S encounters with male S workers during what he referred to as freak-offs. One of the most disturbing episodes outlined in her 35-page lawsuit occurred in 2016 at a Los Angeles hotel, where Ventura said she was physically attacked after one such encounter. Hotel surveillance footage later surfaced corroborating her account. The footage showed Combs chasing Ventura down a hallway, throwing her to the ground, and kicking her before dragging her away. He also reportedly hurled a glass vase in her direction. Although Combs' legal team initially dismissed Ventura's lawsuit as a money-grabbing scheme, the release of the video prompted him to issue a public apology on Instagram. In his statement, Combs said that he had hit rock bottom during that time in his life, and acknowledged that his behavior was inexcusable, expressing regret while stopping short of asking for forgiveness. Despite the apology, the lawsuits continued to pile up. Just before the expiration of New York's Adult Survivors Act last year, 2 more women came forward with lawsuits of their own. One accuser, Joy Dickerson Neal, claimed that Combs drugged and SA'd her while she was a student at Syracuse University in 1991. She also alleged that he filmed the SA and shared the footage with others as a form of revenge porn. Combs' representative categorically denied the allegations, calling the lawsuit a last-minute attempt to exploit the legal system for financial gain. Another woman, identified as Liza Gardner, accused Combs of raping her when she was just 16 years old, following an Uptown Records event in 1990. Gardner also claimed that Combs attacked her the following day, choking her nearly to the point of unconsciousness. Combs' legal team dismissed Gardner's claims as fabricated and a desperate money grab. The lawsuits have not been limited to women. Earlier this year, music producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones filed a suit against Combs, alleging SA, as well as a lack of payment for his work on the Grammy-nominated The Love album. In May, model Crystal McKinney became the sixth person in less than a year to accuse Combs of misconduct, claiming that the music mogul had drugged her and got her into unwanted acts at his New York recording studio in 2003. Combs has continued to deny all accusations, but the fallout from the scandals has been immense. He stepped down as chairman of his Revolt TV media company, sold his stake in the business, and watched as more than a dozen companies distanced themselves from his e-commerce platform. In January, Diageo, the liquor giant behind Ciroc and De Leon Tequila, terminated their partnership with Combs, severing one of the most lucrative business deals of his career. As the charges from the Southern District of New York continue to unfold, the case of Sean Diddy Combs is poised to be one of the most high-profile legal battles in recent memory, with both